Something big is unfolding. Military sources have named 16 officers now detained by the Defense Intelligence Agency over an alleged plot to remove President Bola Tinubu. At the same time, investigators say a trail of 45 billion naira from the Niger Delta Development Commission (NDDC) is involved. This mix of names, money, and raids raises hard questions about politics, the military, and the future of Nigeria. Let's walk through the facts we know, the things we don't, and why it matters in plain language. Please like and subscribe to this channel for more breaking stories like this. Who are the 16 officers? The list released by media and military sources includes officers across Army, Navy, and Air Force. The names and ranks now often cited are 1. Brigadier General Musa Abubakar Sadiq, suspected ringleader. 2. Colonel M.A. Maji. 3. Lieutenant Colonel S. Bapa. 4. Lieutenant Colonel A.A. Hayatu. 5. Lieutenant Colonel P. Dangnap. 6. Lieutenant Colonel M. Almakura. 7. Major A. J. Ibrahim. 8. Major M. M. Jida. 9. Major A. A. Usman. 10. Major D. Yusuf. 11. Major I. Dauda. 12. Captain Ibrahim Bello. 13. Captain A. A. Yusuf. 14. Lieutenant S.S. Felix. 15. Lieutenant Commander D.B. Abdullahi, Navy. 16. Squadron Leader S.B. Adamu, Air Force. The list shows officers at different levels, from senior to junior ranks, which makes the situation feel unusual. Why would people across rank levels be involved in the same plot? Is this a sign of deep frustration or something else? Let me know what your opinion is in the comment section below. And do not forget to like and subscribe to this channel for more breaking stories like this. What are the possible motives? When a story links soldiers and large sums of money, 3 possible motives are usually floated. 1. Political ambition or regime change. Some say a group of officers wanted to replace the civilian leadership, but the defense headquarters has repeatedly said the detained officers are under probe for professional misconduct, not a coup. That denial raises the question: are we seeing an internal military cleanup dressed as a security scare, or is there more? 2. Financial gain and corruption. Reports suggest parts of a 45 billion naira NDDC payout for a shoreline project may have ended up with some detained officers and politically exposed persons. If state funds were diverted, motive could be greed, patronage networks, or even payments to secure unlawful acts. Is public money being used to fund political moves? 3. Political settling of scores. Some actors argue the case is being used to weaken rivals. For example, the raid on former Minister Timpress Silva's home has been framed by his camp as a politically timed action. Could political rivalry be using security operations as a tool, or is that defensive spin? Which motive fits best? We don't have full proof yet. That is why the probe and transparency matter. Please like and subscribe to this channel for more breaking stories like this. The Presidency, Defense Headquarters, and DSS have publicly dismissed claims of a coup, saying the officers are being investigated for professional misconduct and discipline within the forces. That message aims to reassure the public that the armed forces remain intact and that there's no threat to constitutional order. The presidency has not presented a long public narrative beyond supporting calm and saying security agencies are handling the situation. The State Security Service, DSS, often involved in internal security, has not issued a dramatic public statement tying the case to a full-blooded coup. The presence of the DIA and the military's internal approach suggests this is being handled as an intelligence and military matter rather than an outright national emergency. But why so little clarity from civilian agencies? And why are media leaks filling the information gap? What are your thoughts about these issues raised? Please like and subscribe to this channel for more breaking stories like this. Going further, this analysis will discuss the alleged sponsorship of the coup. Investigators reportedly traced funds from an NDDC shoreline contract, about 45 billion naira, to politically exposed people and, allegedly, to some detained officers. The NDDC has a long history of probes and scandals, and this latest claim has made senior staff nervous. If public development funds are used for political or subversive ends, that is a double betrayal of both the Niger Delta and the nation. But caution, at this stage, the links are reported by media and security sources. The NDDC spokesperson has declined to comment publicly. We need audited bank trails and legal evidence before assigning guilt. Let us also look at the implications of the alleged coup on national security and political stability. If true, the mix of soldiers and large sums of public money being used for political ends would be a grave national security issue. It would mean corruption is not just economic, it can fuel instability. Trust between military and civilian leaders could fall further. Soldiers feel prestige and pay issues. If some officers are politicized, unity in the ranks could weaken. Political instability risks rising since rumors of a coup, even if false, cause fear, investor fright, and public anxiety. But if the story is exaggerated or politically driven, the cost is different. Erosion of trust in government institutions, misuse of security agencies to target opponents, and chilling effects on political competition. Which is worse, an actual plot or political weaponization of security leaks? Both are harmful. Please like, comment, and subscribe to this channel for more breaking stories like this. No doubt, whenever there is a mention of a coup in a given country, it gets the attention and reactions of the citizens. In our case, the public is split. Some citizens worry about a real coup threat and call for strong action. Others see this as another chapter in Nigeria's politics of accusation, a way to sideline rivals or distract from governance failures. Social media has been full of questions. Who authorized the payments? Why raid the homes of politicians? Are security agencies overstepping? These reactions show how fragile public trust is. Please like and subscribe to this channel for more breaking stories like this. Security experts are also sharing their opinions regarding the coup. They suggest that recurring standoffs between army action and civilian rule are dangerous. Two possible long-term outcomes are likely. 1. Stronger civilian oversight and reforms. If evidence shows funds were misused and officers politicized, the government might tighten oversight of military finances, the NDDC, and intelligence channels. That could lead to needed reforms. 2. Greater militarization of politics. If the case normalizes the use of security forces in political fights, future governments may be tempted to lean on military tools against rivals, a step back for democratic norms. So, will this push Nigeria towards cleaner civil control of the military or push politics further into security corridors? That depends on how transparent and lawful the investigations are. Please like and subscribe to this channel for more breaking stories like this. My people, this story mixes serious charges, money trails, detained officers, raids, with fast-moving leaks and political claims. For Nigeria to come out stronger, authorities must show the evidence, not just headlines. Publish clear forensic audit results on the 45 billion naira claims. Explain the legal basis for detentions and the roles of each accused officer. Ensure investigations follow due process, not political direction. And the final question for you, the viewer. Do you trust security agencies to investigate this fairly, or do you fear politics is driving the story? How should Nigeria balance national security with civil liberties when dealing with such sensitive claims? Until the facts are laid bare in court or in a public report,
this controversy will stay dangerous, not only to those accused, but to the fragile trust between citizens, the military, and the state. Please like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so that you will always be the first to be notified when we publish new stories on this channel.